I'm Kelly from Elite Competitor. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about sports nutrition for the youth athlete. Youth athletes are a unique population. You have individuals who have not yet reached their adult size, who are growing rapidly, who are either in the middle of puberty, about to start puberty, in the middle of their adolescent growth spurt, and burning a lot of calories. And on top of that, they're athletes, so burning even more calories. It's important that these youth athletes fuel their bodies with the right foods. Now, not just athletic performance, we're talking about overall health, making sure that they have a right balance of protein, fats, carbohydrates. They cover all food groups and are getting all the vital nutrients to grow and to live an overall healthy lifestyle. Now, second, it's important as an athlete that they learn to fuel their bodies properly for their athletic activity. Youth athletes have extremely high energy needs. The more intense the activity and the longer duration of activity, the more calories they burn. So it's extremely important to put some time and focus on the types of foods to fuel their bodies with. Now, they spend countless hours at practice, during their sporting event, in competition, so it really needs to become a priority to focus on what foods to eat to get the most out of their activity, as well as to recover properly for the next day. So where do energy needs come from? You have calories from fat, you have calories from protein, you have calories from carbohydrates. Now, fat is important for absorption of vitamins, for synthesis of different hormones, and for a lot of body processes. Protein is important for the building of skeletal muscle, for other muscle tissues, and the building of organs in the body. And carbohydrate is your main energy source. So when thinking about adding calories to your meal plan for additional calories burned through activity, carbohydrate is the way to go. You need protein to recover, you need protein for your muscles to heal, you need fat just for overall health, but the longer duration of activity needs extra carbohydrates. So think about an athlete without proper fueling. You have carbohydrates stored in your muscle tissue and on your liver from your previous meal. But if you're in very intense activity, 30 to 60 minutes later, that stored carbohydrate, which is called glycogen, is going to be depleted. And then what? Well, unless you're eating during your activity, your body's going to break down muscle tissue and break down fat tissue for a very inefficient source of energy. So not only do you end up breaking down your muscles, you end up hitting a wall sooner, getting fatigued sooner, and then also not having an efficient energy source when you could have just properly fueled your body all along. There's a lot of misleading information out there. What do you eat? How much do you eat? What time do you eat? And it's all very confusing. Making sure that you get your nutrition advice from a qualified professional is extremely important. A lot of the recommendations out there are also not tailored for adolescents. A lot of the studies out there are done on adults, and recommendations are just generalized. So it's important that you get all of your recommendations from a trustworthy and qualified source. Now here at Elite Competitor, we stay up to date with the most recent research. We are qualified with backgrounds in nutrition and exercise science, and we're able to provide meal plans that translate these recommendations into actual foods, knowing what you can eat every day, before activity, during your activity, after your sporting event to recover. And recovery nutrition is extremely important. You have about 24 hours that you need to take advantage of between one day of practice and the next. And it's important that you start your recovery nutrition within half an hour after practice or competition that day or that game. So knowing that you have a plan that you can rely on is something that we want to provide to you. So contact us for additional information and more details, and we'd love to send you some personalized nutrition and exercise plans based on your height, your weight, your age, and your sport. Contact us for more details. Thanks.